Good morning. Safety message for November 8th. What does the right safety culture look like? And I took this article. You'll see when you get the email out on the website, and I thought it was one that is very appropriate. What does it look like? Is it an annual safety training, thick policy handbook, or is it a safety core value that simply impacts every aspect of the operations? For many organizations, safety is no longer seen as a compliance-driven, box-checking exercise. It's a strategic business imperative with a profound bottom-line result. Companies start to appreciate just how important safety is to their employees. How well is the business cultivating a positive culture is becoming a top priority for organizations across all sectors. This article, when you look at what exactly building a positive culture means and why it's so important, we'll also share that separates companies with strong safety cultures from those without. The actionable steps for developing and maintaining a positive safety culture in your organization. What is a safety culture? It's a place that refers to the shared attitudes, values, goals, and practices that characterize an organization's relationship with workplace safety. Both leaders and employees should be committed to a common goal for embedding safety into all aspects of the company's culture to protect the employees, the assets, and operations. When we protect our people, we protect our organization, our systems, all right? And it's as simple as that. An investment in safety is an investment. Simply, organizational success depends on an employee's health and safety. Whether you're looking at an employee's morale and productivity, business resilience, or profitability, it all comes back to safety management. It is simply critical. Alert Media in 2022 found that 97% of U.S. employees say safety is an important factor in deciding where they work. Think about that. But there's a disconnect. Why? Only 54% of U.S. workers believe that their safety is extremely important to their employer. That's where the disconnect comes in. And that's bad news for employers in today's competitive labor market, where it's easy for employees to vote with their feet and find work elsewhere. Great safety culture is one of the most valuable incentives an organization can offer its employees. And folks, it's essential to attracting and retaining top talent. Workplace safety culture also impacts the overall resilience of the business. As the number of threats in an organization faced seems to increase exponentially, business resiliency is becoming critical for the long-term success of a business. If your employee or employees are prepared and confident in responding to unforeseen situations or changing risk, your business is far more likely to ride out periods of uncertainty. And while not all workplace accidents or incidents can be prevented, employees should always feel prepared and supported. While most organizations are already convinced of the value of strong safety culture from an employee's point of view, it's also important to know how safety initiatives will impact the bottom line. And when the business case for safety is clear, research has found companies that focus on the well-being and safety of their workforce tend to have a competitive advantage. They also reduce the cost of workers' comp injuries, which amounts to $163.9 billion in 2020. How can you distinguish a positive safety culture from a negative one? You can assess safety culture in different ways depending on the industry. You might observe the organizational safety culture through the following: clear procedures, employee participation, leadership's commitment to safety, rigorous safety reporting, and continuous improvement in policies and procedures. Please keep that in mind in the days and weeks ahead And just remember, your choices matter.